you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Y'all, I was trying to put Charlie Kirk's name in my title, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't even let me go live using his name. So I said, okay, let me try another subject and see if I can go live doing that. And I still talk about him. I'm gonna still talk about him. You, you know, um, I'm not for violence against anyone. Okay, I think that's one of the most despicable acts that you can do to a person is violence, especially because of something that you disagree. But let me let me let me come here because I got to go here. Guys, let me show y'all something, man. And I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this, and people don't seem to wanna accept this as fact. But in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16 through 19, this is what it says: These six things the Lord hate, yes, seven are an abomination to him. Well, when something, man, and let me show y'all, boy. I had to. My phone is gone. All right, and it'll start flashing in a minute. Okay, the logo will start flashing, and I can't reset it. It won't reset. Wait a minute. Let me let it start. See how it's flashing. Okay, that's what it's doing, and I can't reset it. So I had to order me another phone today, man. You know, I had to order a new phone today, and God blessed me with a way to be able to get this without having to put out a whole bunch of money. Okay, Nicole, what's going on? But listen to this though. These are the six things the Lord hates. Yes, seven are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift and run into evil. Verse 19, a false witness who speak lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. All right? If you sow discord among brethren, discord is them Republicans, them Democrats. Like you got people right now talking about the Democratic Party is behind the assassination of this guy. And it's even so bad that they're now threatening HBCUs. This boy was killed on a white campus. Why the hell are you threatening HBCUs when he was killed up in Utah? I'm doing well, thank you. I mean, that don't make no sense for you to come and be threatening HBCUs because a white boy killed him. What you mad at us for? Why you mad at us? Because somebody white killed him. He's on a white campus. And see, let me show y'all something, man. See, a lot of people, look, the word abomination, uh, well, see, Steve, let me tell you, um, right now, man, a lot of people, and I talked about this today. See, a lot of people see my sign but they're scared to support it financially because they don't know what I'm gonna do with the money. That's their fear. If I give you $1, I had a guy come up and say, man, if I put $1 in here, what you gonna do with it? Who is it gonna help? It's gonna help me. You got a problem with that? It's my idea. It's gonna help me. And I can put "Let's Go Brandon" on the sign, and which means F Joe Biden and get rich overnight. But I can't make this. I can't make it viral by myself. I see 5 years ago I was right with this message. I've been at this 5 years, y'all. Okay, 5 years I've been at this. Let me see what I got here. Steve say, TC, when I saw what happened, first thing I thought of was about your sign. Nicole, and then they want to ridicule people that don't have empathy when he himself said he didn't believe in empathy. That's right. So if you don't believe in empathy, why should we have any for you? And you said only trans people are doing the shootings. Was it a trans person that shot you? Okay. Was it a trans person? And see, and when something is an abomination to God, that means he don't like it. And y'all, the stars in the sky, then this has been a realignment. See, all this negative energy that used to work ain't working no more. Let me say this again. See, all that negativity and that negative energy that used to work ain't working no more because the stars are in a different alignment. So what you putting out is what you gonna get back. If you put negativity out, that's what you gonna get back. And I'm showing you. Verse 19, a false witness who speak lies and one who sows discord among brethren. Man, how many times this dude told white people, get away from black folk? You don't need to be around no black people. Look at the discord that he was sowing. And that's an abomination to God. It's an abomination. Read it yourself. Proverbs chapter 6, start at verse 16, which say, these are the 6 things the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination to him. And it goes through a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift and run into evil, a false witness who speak lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. Okay? The one who sows discord. And how you gonna sow discord and talk about you godly? God diggity dog. How you gonna sow discord among people and talk about you godly? God ain't got nothing to do with you. Because he told you this is an abomination to me. And most folk don't even know this. What I'm showing you right here in Proverbs, most folk don't even know it. Okay? Don't even know that. There are a lot of pastors that don't even know this. Okay? So I'm just saying, you can't when if you go out here, man, and you say a bunch of foul stuff and you do a bunch of foul stuff and something foul happens to you, what do you think how you think people gonna react? And I'm still trying to wrap my head around why y'all threatening HBCUs? He wasn't on no black campus. Why are you threatening HBCUs? Alex say, please stop, sir, please stop. What do you want me to stop? What about the buddies? His buddies, let me tell you something. Let me show you how cruddy them dudes are. The same buddies you talking about that he got, man, they lining up right now trying to figure out how they gonna get in with his wife. His own buddies right now are the ones plotting to take his place with his wife. His own buddies are the ones plotting right now to get in his wife's pants. And he ain't gonna even be cold. And they plotting right now. His buddies right now are plotting how they gonna get his wife. Okay? They plotting. I'm telling you. They plotting. Ain't no loyalty among these guys. And what makes it so bad, some are married and trying to figure out how they can screw his wife. Because they going to go in there and she going to be easily, because she in shock, for one, that has done happen. And her family is going to be well taken care of. His family, oh, they going to sue the shit out of that school. They going to sue the shit out of that school, and whoever invited them going to get sued too. So his family is going to, see, if your ass got shot, you probably couldn't sue nobody. See, but his family gonna be just fine. Oh, his family, with all of the people that are gonna be pouring into a GoFundMe for him and the lawsuits that are coming, his family gonna be well taken care of. But what about you? What if something like that happened to you? Would your family be well taken care of? You see, would you be able to file a lawsuit? This is what I'm talking about. And it probably is. They know who that person is. They know who it is. They know who it is. And who's to say, man, he was he was definitely strong anti-Israel. Okay? He was speaking out against Israel. So we can't rule nobody out at this point. Nobody. So, you can say what you want to say, but it's something wrong. Am I a religious scholar? But neither, none of the above. None of the above. I'm just me. I'm me. I'm not a religious scholar. I'm not a political scholar. None of that. No, none of the above. But I got common sense. I can think for myself. See, I got that. I got common sense. I can think for me. Okay. Well, see, if somebody's saying what you are afraid to say, then naturally you gonna have a lot of stuff. When you saying some vile, nasty stuff that he said that people are afraid to say out loud themselves, so naturally they're gonna support that because he's saying what they want to say. And this was my title. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice your soul for some success? Are you willing to sacrifice your family or your children for success? Are you willing? Because you're going to have to give up something. Okay? Yeah, he said what people were scared to say. That's why he's so popular. He was saying stuff people were afraid to say. They were thinking it, but they wouldn't say it. And he would blurt it out. And he got paid. Where is he now? Just like that, he's a memory. Just like that, he's now a memory. Just like that. Just like in a blink of an eye, he's a memory. In blink of an eye. He's a memory now. And some of the same stuff the vile stuff that he said came right back to him. You see, so all I'm saying is, and he ain't the only one. He's the first one. It's gonna be some more that's out here sowing division, sowing hatred, spreading them lies, and they gonna meet their destruction. They gonna meet their own destruction. Okay, man, it's a different time now, and folks don't look how fast time is flying. Here we are, man. Half of September is almost here. We almost in half of September. He blamed a lot of things. And see, and the problem I had with Charlie Kirk was he didn't separate the good from the bad. He lumped everybody together. See, all of his stuff was he lumped everybody together. All black folk are bad. There's good and bad in everybody. Well, Jesse Lee he's on the chopping block too. Jesse Lee is on the chopping block. Eric Strong said he never said black folk are bad. All right. Well, why he don't want to be around us? Why is that? Why is that, Eric? Boy, I wish I had I ain't got mother phone. I'm gonna have mother phone. I'm right now. I'm just y'all see y'all can talk shit today because I ain't got but one phone. This one is out. Okay, you can talk shit today. Well, Steve. So let me ask you a question, Steve. Were the red coats good or bad? If you say, Steve say, like Paul Revere warning, the red coats are coming. I've been warning you for 35 years, the blacks are coming. What does that mean, Steve? That the blacks are coming. What does that mean? What's the code word for that? I mean, come on, Steve. Come on. Like Noah warned, the rain is coming and you're not prepared. What does that mean? That was just the quote, not mine. I disagree. Oh, okay. Jesse Lee is he's a simp, man. He's just a simp. If conservative atheist was here, he would blame it on, well, he probably would. But black folk ain't had nothing to do with this. This happened in Utah on a white campus. And they mad at black folk. You got people right now threatening HBCUs because of Charlie Kirk's death. Why? Why are you threatening? Black folk ain't even had nothing to do with it. Why are you threatening HBCUs when he was killed on a white campus? And I bet you $1 to a donut, every black person in America, when they heard about it, say, boy, I sure hope that wasn't a black. I hope a black person didn't do that. I bet you, every black person, when they heard about this, I sure hope he wasn't black that did it. I sure hope he wasn't black. Okay? You know, so I don't know, but man, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And it's funny that you didn't have no empathy for anybody else and upset because don't nobody want to have no empathy for you. Why are you upset? When you done set the groundwork for all of this, why are you upset? Why are you upset? They say if a black person did that, would turn water into wine. Boy, I'm telling you, it would be all. But see, I'm still confused why they threatening HBCUs, black colleges. Why you threatening black colleges? Because this kid was killed. Why? What's your purpose? And see, and my question is this designed to take the attention off the Epstein files? Uh, say not enough Jesus in this conversation. They don't want to hear Jesus, man. They they ain't interested in Jesus. They don't want to hear nothing about Jesus. They ain't interested in no Jesus. Well, no, well, see, it's not only the flags today were now tomorrow will tell you, see, today is 9/11 when the country was attacked. That's why a lot of the flags over federal office buildings were flying half staff today because of the attack on 9/11. Now, if they're still at half mast tomorrow, then you know that's for Charlie Kirk. Okay? But see, Trump got to do something. No, that's not now. Today is the 11th. Today is 9/11. Y'all don't forgot we were attacked on this very same day. Have you forgot that? That America was attacked on 9/11? Okay. Oh, they flew his body back on Air Force One? Okay. Okay. Uh remember, verse 19. A false witness who speak lies and one who sows discord among brethren. So you can take this event if you want to and sow discord, but the only person you pissing off is God. That's all. That's only who you pissing off is God. Because God don't like that. And saying nobody's looking at this from a spiritual point of view. Let me read this again. This is Proverbs chapter 6. I'm going to read verse 16 through 19. Okay? Verse 16. These 6 things the Lord hates, yes, 7 are an abomination to him. Okay? 7 are an abomination. A proud look. Verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18. A heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift and run into evil. And verse 19. A false witness who speak lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. It's an abomination to God. And maybe God is saying, I'm tired of this. Okay? Maybe that's what God is saying. I'm tired of this. And see, and just because, the president is doing like he ain't out the woods either. Why I need a job? No, I don't have no job. I don't need no job, man. I'm 72. What I'm gonna do with a job at this age? Come on, man. No, I need no job. Need no job. You got a job? If you got a job, then be happy. Why you worried about what I'm doing? why you worried? Yeah, I got a job. I got a job. I sure do. Yeah, I got one. I got one. Yeah, I do. Working for myself. Which you probably can't stand. You working for somebody else. Yeah, I can understand why. I understand why. I can understand that. I can understand that. Okay? But no, man. A lot of this is gonna be used to be a distraction. That's what a lot of this is designed to be a distraction. And that just shows you, go to show you, man, how little value your life has. Just like that, you gone. Just like that, man, you're a memory. You're a memory. Just that quick. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You're a memory. And like I said, right now, some of the dudes that he might call his best buddies are plotting and scheming now how they gonna get in his wife's pants. Cause they ain't gonna, and I mean immediately when they found out he was dead, they start plotting. Let me see how I can. I want to get this. Let me hit this. Cause she gonna come into a lot of money. You think it ain't some man out there that ain't saying, oh shit, she getting ready to get paid. Let me see how I can get close to that. Oh yeah, they do that. They do that. Oh yeah, it's done. And right now somebody's plotting. And they know it very well how they're gonna be able to get close to her. Because that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. So don't take that, don't take that lightly. Okay? Don't take it lightly, man. But this just goes to show you, man, how quick things can change in your life. Actually, you are going in funny way. I'm talking about faking posts on there. On where? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding that statement. But like I said, don't put it past. Don't put it past some of his friends are showing up trying to figure out how they can get next to his wife, because she gonna come into a lot of money. She gonna come into a lot of money, and she got 2 young kids too. Oh, she gonna be looking. She gonna be looking. She gonna be secretly. She looking. She gonna be looking. And we don't know what the state of his marriage was anyway. We're not privy to that, because just cause they take a picture and look happy don't mean they are. Let me say that again. Just cause they take a picture looking happy don't mean they are. Don't mean that. And this is a cold world, man. It's a cold world. And once you're dead and gone, man, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about you. And the funny thing is, that dude had some plans for today. He had some plans for today and didn't make it. He had plans. And from my understanding, this was the first of his tour. This was the first school on his tour. This was the first school. Okay? Steve say, getting with your buddy's wife right after he dies is low down. To who? Not to them. It ain't. They want to be the first one. They want to be the first one. They trying to be the first one. Come on, man. Y'all act like you don't think that's possible. That's seriously. No, I'm saying that some of his so-called buddies right now are plotting to get with his wife. Some of his so-called buddies right now plotting. They ain't gonna let him get cold. They plotting right now How they gonna get with that girl, man? Because they know she getting ready to come into a lot of money. She getting ready to come into a lot of money. And if you go in there and you scratch her itch right, shit, she'll give you anything you want. You go in there and scratch her itch right, like it ain't never been scratched before. Oh, she'll give you anything she want. Anything you want, she'll give it to you. If you scratching her itch right, blowing out her back. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the reality, man. That's the reality. And nobody want to talk about it because, oh, he just died. Shit, man, they plotting already. They plotting already, and the boy ain't even had his funeral, and they plotting already. They plotting. So if you're reading the tea leaves, you might not want to walk down the same path that he walked down. You might not want to do that since you see what's going on. All right? You're going to have to sacrifice something. What are you willing to sacrifice for success? What are you willing to sacrifice for success? You're going to have to give up something. Is it your integrity? Are you willing to sacrifice that? Are you willing to sell your soul to enjoy the financial? I mean, he was getting paid. He was getting paid. He was getting paid. And here Candace Owens talking about she's at a loss for words. Really? You at a loss for words? Wonder why? Because maybe you're scared now. Maybe you kind of afraid, but he gonna get paid. That boy gonna get paid. That university is gonna settle. Okay? It's gonna. Oh, they used to work there. He fired her. He put her out in the street. Charlie Kirk put her out in the street. He fired her from Turning Point. She was with Turning Point. He got rid of her. And she went out on her own. But let's see what she gonna do now. Let's see what she gonna do now. Because it's getting ready to get funky, y'all. And we ain't got nothing to do with it, but yeah, we getting all the threats. Black universities are being threatened now because of this guy's murder. Why is that? Why are you threatening black universities when he was killed on a white campus? And prayerfully by somebody white. Okay? So, you reap what you sow, man. You sow discord, God don't like that. And he gonna correct it. Okay? Hey, man, I see y'all later.